Each of us has a choice in this life. We can choose to be loving, supportive, open, inclusive, and willing to fight for the rights of our brothers, our sisters, our parents, our cousins, our nieces, our nephews, our neighbors, or we can choose to live with fear and hatred in our hearts. Sadly, many people in Toronto still approach inclusion with fear and hatred in their hearts, which is why we need organizations like PFLAG who will stand up day after day, whether it's on a gray, dark, miserable, rainy day or a bright, sunny day, and declare their love, their compassion, their willingness to struggle on behalf of those who are pushed to the margins in our society. Oh, look at that. So if I could ask the leadership of PFLAG and the members of Toronto City Council who are here today to come up and join me while I read the proclamation. I'm going to read a proclamation on behalf of Mayor Rob Ford. Whereas the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms recognizes that no discrimination shall be made on the basis of sexual orientation and gender identities, Toronto is a society open to everyone, including the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, two-spirited, and transsexual community, who are an important part of our city's diversity. Toronto is an active participant in the fight for the elimination of all forms of discrimination and is committed to the equal treatment of all people and their right to live in conditions of dignity, respect, and peace. Now, therefore, I, Mayor Rob Ford, on behalf of the Toronto City Council, do hereby proclaim May 17, 2011 as a day against homophobia and transphobia in Toronto, and encourage the people of Toronto to send a strong message that the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, two-spirited, and transsexual community, like all communities, are welcome, safe, and valued in our city.
Imagine being afraid to go to school. Imagine being afraid to step on a school bus. Imagine being afraid to walk the halls. That's a life that no child should lead, and yet that's the life that many children lead in Ontario. We need to start today to change that. And it's not enough to be here or to feel that you support this community. We need people to take active steps now. We need allies. So take that step today. Join PFLAG. Do more than feel your support for this community. Be a part of this community. Join a Gay Straight Alliance, and let's make the fear in this society for this community go away forever. Thank you.
The City of Toronto has given my family tremendous opportunity. And when I came out at the age of 16, one of the things that I found with my friends is a sense of community outside of the mainstream. And I can't tell you how important it was to have the support of friends and allies, especially when you're a scared teenager coming out of the closet. My parents have actually marched with me in Pride. And this year, I invite all members of council, including the mayor, to join PFLAG as we build the biggest PFLAG contingent in the history of the City of Pride, so that we can show that there is a number of allies that will come forward and always stand and defend the community when we need them to. And this is very important, and you each have a role to play. So thank you very much.
I know that we must continue to fund Pride. We must continue to fund all the programs and services that support the LGBTQ community in Toronto, and any cuts should not be tolerated.
So on behalf of the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, transequal, queer communities, I think that we owe PFLAG a big round of applause. And for all the parents and families who are supporting us, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. You make the difference.
Hello, my name is Irene, and I too am a proud PFLAG Toronto mom. Our son is gay. He's a gay man living his life out and proud. So we, my husband and I, we can do no less. We live our lives out and proud. Some of you may know that our son is an actor. He's acted on stage at the Royal Alex, he's danced at the New Opera House, he's been on TV shows and in movies. But the best acting role he ever did, you likely did not see him in. Between the ages of 7 and 17, our son played the part of a straight kid. He played the part of a happy child. And our son was neither straight nor happy. And it breaks my heart to know that so much of his childhood left him feeling very alone. We can't give him that back, but we can help make it better for other young LGBTQ people who know they are different, who hear words like fag before they know what it means, who are called gay before they know themselves that that is who they are, before they're ready to know themselves, claim who they are. These children are living childhoods that are not their own. You will hear this again and again and again from PFLAG Toronto volunteers. We love our kids exactly as they are. But we realized we wanted not to change our child, but to change the society in which he was going to be living as a gay man. We became aware that as our family now included the LGBTQ community, any negativity directed at them was directed at us. That an act of exclusion towards them was a call to inclusion for us. Every political statement that questioned their rights deepened my belief that all of us are equal and must be treated with respect. LGBTQ youth need role models and they need allies. Recent videos like the It Gets Better campaign, that's a step in the right direction. And Sean Avery and others like Sean, thank you for speaking out. Thank you for being an ally. And allies, you can be role models too. When people first come to PFLAG, they're often surprised when they come to a support meeting to find mums and dads talking openly about their LGBT family members in such an easy, relaxed manner. This is being a role model. This is showing them how families accept, support, and express diversity. If someone in your family or close circle is living out, show you're an ally. Create an environment of openness and support at home and in your workplace. Respond to homophobia immediately and sincerely. Speak up. Your voice might be the one that is listened to. I thank you all most sincerely, all of you for coming out today, whether you are lesbian, gay, bi, transgender, transsexual, queer, questioning, or are one of the straight allies. Bless you all for joining your voices on this day, the International Day Against Homophobia and Transphobia. And do please remember, parents, families, and friends of lesbians and gays is actually the definition of allies. So please join with PFLAG Toronto. Let our voices unite and let us remind everyone in Toronto that Toronto indeed is a place of tolerance, openness, and for our youth, a place of hope. Thank you.